Ahead of Taylor's new album, she's totally taking over. We bring you inside her exclusive pop-up, explain some of her biggest achievements, run down the TikTok Billboard Top 50, and take a look back at the Hot 100 in 1969.
Happy Thursday. I'm Rania Niptos for Billboard News. It's April 18th and we've got a lot to get through, so let's jump into our lead story.
With broken records, new challenges, and major rebrands, it's a total Taylor takeover. Here are the details. Taylor Swift announced the first single off the Tortured Poets department will be Fortnight featuring Malone, after already announcing the music videos coming Friday as well. And she also teased a Fortnite challenge set to kick off with the album tomorrow. With the announcement, Taylor gushed about Malone, saying, "I've been such a huge fan of Post because of the writer he is, his musical experimentation, and those melodies he creates that just stick in your head forever. I got to witness that magic come to life firsthand when we worked together on Fortnite." Well, fans are definitely excited for the album. Spotify posted on IG saying it became the most pre-saved album countdown page in the streamer's history. And they aren't the only ones that are gonna blast the new album when it drops at midnight. iHeartRadio announced a rebrand for the release, calling themselves iHeart Taylor, where there will be giveaways, plus they're going to play the Tortured Poets department front to back with exclusive audio from Taylor herself. There's no denying the hype is real.
There's a no bigger Swiftie than our own Tetris Kelly, so when he heard that she had a pop-up at the Grove celebrating her new album, he just had to be there.
It's crazy. I mean, what Spotify has done is also so beautiful. The energy here is beautiful. Swifties are the best people in the world.
So many Swifties, lyrics, and Easter eggs. It's Tetris with Billboard, and Spotify is helping us celebrate the Tortured Poets department. Taylor Swift, what are you telling us? We try to find out in Billboard All Access. You wouldn't believe the line at the Grove, as Spotify enticed Swifties with a mission before Friday's release of the Tortured Poets department.
I cannot wait. I actually can't believe it's already coming out. We just saw you at Coachella, Taylor.
I literally can't wait. This woman's a genius. She is a genius.
20 new songs, hopefully some music videos, merch. It's going to be amazing.
Fans grab bookmarks and a card where they could pick the song they're most excited for and then deposit it at the library pop-up. And in addition to hidden lyrics and titles, they also had a photo op to commemorate the moment. And what are the Easter eggs here? I gotta find them.
There's a lot of twos. There's a lot of Easter eggs that lead to the number 2, and I don't know what that means, but I'm shaking once again.
I saw the December 13th sign over there, and then I also saw a journal that said us, and it was like hidden behind something, and I really wanted to go in there and see if it was a journal about her and Travis, but who knows?
All the typewriters, the tambourines, which means there's gonna be definitely some instrumental music in here.
The pins on Florida, particularly Miami, I think is quite an interesting Easter egg because she does have shows there later this year. And the pens, there's no, I believe, glitter gel pen, which usually indicates pop songs, Bejeweled, etc. So I think that does indicate the vibe of the album, more rock, more longer songs, ever more red. That's my guess.
We find out what it all means on Friday.
Speaking of Taylor, she's sure to break more records when the Tortured Poets department drops at midnight, but let's take a look at some of her biggest achievements so far.
My brand new album comes out April 19th. It's called The Tortured Poets Department.
The day has finally arrived. Taylor Swift's upcoming studio album, The Tortured Poets Department, drops on April 19th. And to celebrate, we're looking back at some of Taylor's incredible achievements on the Billboard charts. This is Billboard Explains, Taylor Swift's record-breaking chart history. Taylor kicked off her charts journey back in July 2006 when her debut single, Tim McGraw, arrived on the country charts.
You think Tim McGraw, I hope you think of me.
It also made the Billboard Hot 100, peaking at number 40 the next year. She kicked things into high gear with her sophomore album, Fearless, which includes hits like Love Story, that reached number 4 on the Hot 100. And You Belong With Me, that went to number 2 in 2009. Since then, Taylor's been a Hot 100 force to be reckoned with. She's racked up 11 number 1 hits, tying her with Whitney Houston for the 4th most among women in chart history. The superstar has charted 232 songs on the Hot 100, more than any other female artist, and only second to Drake overall. But often Taylor is competing against herself. She's the only woman to replace herself at number 1 on the Hot 100, and she's done it 3 times. In 2014, Blank Space knocked Shake It Off from the top spot. And then in 2023, Is It Over Now, Taylor's version, took out Cruel Summer before the song switched places the following week. And we can't forget the history-making album Midnights. Its debut was so massive that Taylor landed every spot on the Hot 100's top 10 that week, the only time it's happened in the chart's history. Over on the Billboard 200, the records just keep coming for Taylor. She claims 13 #1 albums, the most of any woman, and her albums have spent 69 weeks at number 1, the most of any solo artist. This is just a small taste of Taylor's Billboard chart accomplishments. We can't wait to see where the Tortured Poets department takes her next on the charts.
We wouldn't be Billboard if we didn't give you the charts, so here's what's happening over on TikTok.
One trend reigns supreme while 2 songs return to the top 10. Alek Olsen's Someday I'll Get It spends a 4th week on top of the TikTok Billboard Top 50 for the chart posting April 18th. It ties Flo Milli's Never Lose Me for the most consecutive weeks at number 1. While the rest of the top 10 are the same as last week with a little bit of a shuffle, 2 songs bounce back. YG Marley's Praise Ya in the Moonlight jumped up from 14 to 2, a new peak for the reggae hit.
These roads of flames are catching a fire.
Also reaching new heights is Madison Beer's Make You Mine, which climbed from 20 to 8. Every Thursday, Billboard will bring you the verified list of the hottest songs on TikTok by monitoring music discovery and engagement on the platform in the United States. To find the TikTok Billboard Top 50 each week, users can simply go to any sound detail page and tap the top right button to access the charts page.
And why not throw it back on this fine Thursday and take a look at an epic chart from the past.
Do what you wanna do.
The Isley brothers make it to the top on this week's Chart Rewind. We head all the way back to 1969. The Isley brothers hit the #1 spot with their hit It's Your Thing on what was called the best-selling rhythm and blues singles chart. Now called Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs, it spent 4 weeks at the top and was their first #1 on any Billboard chart. Over on the Hot 100, the song reached #2 and remains the group's highest charting song.
That's the show. Come back tomorrow for your Friday music guide and our interview with Benson and Ruger. I'm Rania Niftos, and this is Billboard News.